Hi, this is Tina Greenbaum. Many of you might know me as the CEO and the founder of Mastery Under Pressure, which is a program to help high performers in high stakes environments to be able to perform at their very best. Last year, a good friend of mine, a colleague, said to me, Tina, you talk a lot about conflict and problem solving amongst people. And have you ever thought about leaning into conflict resolution as a way to help people and kind of continue working in your business? And so the more I thought about it, I thought, wow, that actually does fit. I come from a family where my mother was a natural peacemaker. She made us sit down and talk out our problems when we were kids. And very fortunate for me, I inherited a lot of her qualities and actually some of her wisdom. And so I've been looking around what's going on in this world, as many of you have, I know, and things don't look so good. There's a lot of problems, the barking at each other, the political violence, the political separations, families breaking up, couples breaking up. So the more I thought about it, the more I thought, well, I've got a lot of training here. What can I do? What can I help with? And I started thinking about what creates conflict. Well, the most basic thing about conflict is that people really don't understand each other. And we talk a lot of times like this, and very rarely, particularly in this political climate, we're not on the same page. We're not on the same wavelength. So when I started to really kind of look at it, in addition to this basic not understanding each other, well, what are the skills to actually do that? Well, number one, I thought about three different things. Number one is communication. How do we communicate to one another so that we can actually hear? There's a name for this. It's actually called active listening. And it is a skill to become a good communicator. You have to be a good listener and you have to know how to phrase sentences so that there's a chance that somebody will listen to you. So that's one piece. The other piece I thought a lot about, well, we bring our biases. We call them also belief systems, these unconscious belief systems that are so deeply rooted in our childhood. Many times we just operate, we don't even realize that they're operating. So there's a lot of work that we can do, a lot of rich mining that we can do back in those belief systems because many of them actually are maybe outdated. But if you don't bring them out and look at them, then you're just again operating out of awareness. And the third thing that I thought about was moral development and ethical decision making. We're not doing a very good job right now. And there is a lot of work, again, that we can learn and we can talk about and we can grow into having really good businesses that make really good money and also be morally and ethically sound. So these are just some of my musings, some of the things that I've been thinking about, all of which I can teach and talk about and support you. So I invite you, please make some comments. Tell me the things that you would like to talk about, things that you might want some support in. And I will come back and do these musings and talk a little bit about each one of those things in greater depth and anything else that you think would help you to become a better person, because that's where it all starts from. If we're not kind to ourselves, we're not kind to others. So, again, lots to talk about, lots to think about. So, please put your comments and we'll get started. Thanks so much.